So you're new to crypto and you want to know what projects you should be paying attention to most to take advantage of the upcoming bull run. Well, you've come to the right place because I'm about to break that down for you right now. Let's jump in. What's up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And this is a video that I've been promising people in my group for quite some time to help them unclutter the field of cryptos that we have to choose by and to try to make a game plan and a strategy to pick some of the coins that can get us to where we want to be when the real bull run hits.
Woo!
So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite coins that are mostly on the top 100 to 200 of the entire crypto sector. And then we'll talk about a few that are smaller cap coins that I think have a definite future 10x potential or possibly even more. But this is for you, new people, so you know where to start with the utmost basics where you can have a handful of coins and then at least position yourself where you can have maximum financial gains before this big party goes down. So let's get rid of my handsome face. And we are going to just look at the one-day chart of all my favorites. I'm going to scroll up to the top and I'm going to start with XRP. This coin is sitting right at just above $1. And this is a cryptocurrency that has its own blockchain, which means it is a coin, not a token. And it will be used by countries to send large amounts of money where remittances cost too much. In other words, if you have some people that live in the United States and want to send money to their relatives in Mexico or Chile or anywhere in South America or in Africa, instead of using Western Union and paying super high fees, you could use XRP and pay pennies to send large amounts of money in as little as a few seconds or less. The next one is the big dog, Bitcoin. Now let me tell you what, guys, don't be scared away from Bitcoin because the price is $47,866. It's very important that you invest a small amount in Bitcoin because it is the digital gold standard of cryptocurrency. And this is just the beginning. From the projections that are out there right now, we could see a $100,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin at the peak of this current market cycle. So that means if you invested a small amount of money, even $100 right now today, if we hit the lowest projection of what people think will be the peak, your $100 would be worth $200, at which you would arrive at a point that you would sell when you hit your target amount and then save that money back and wait to reinvest it when the market cycles again after it goes through a downtrend. The next one is Ethereum. This one is sitting at $3,414. Don't make the mistake I made last fall when I owned 2 Ethereum when it was priced at $400 each. I figured I would sell it for a profit when it hit $600, wait for it to come back down, and then double down and buy it again and get even more. But the problem is, it never came back down. Now, if you think $3,400 is expensive, wait until you see what happens when we hit the bull market peak when Ethereum is projected to be over $10,000 per coin. The next one I have is Solana, SOL. I have just purchased my first SOL token, and it was at $157. My first notion was to buy it back here when it was priced at $25, but I hesitated. Then this run happened, and we had a slight pullback. So I decided to buy 1 Solana every month while it's below $200, because this is yet another token that we will see explode to probably over several $1,000s each, because it solves a major problem of providing a network that works without the super high fees that Ethereum charges for transactions. All right, next we have OMI. This is the token of the Ecomi company and the VV app, which is a great introduction into NFTs. Look up the VV app on Android and also on iOS, and you can be involved in cryptocurrency without even knowing how it works. Well, at any rate, I bought into the OMI token at 0.00269. Right now, here as we sit, I'm up double. I bought 1,024,000 tokens because I think that this one has a bright future, and I plan on holding it for the duration, at least for a few years, until it matures and goes past the $1 mark. Litecoin is a safe one, but a boring one. But at the peak of the bull run, Litecoin could be in the $600 to $800 per token range, per coin actually. Litecoin has its own blockchain. Chainlink, sitting at $28, solves a major issue with blockchains that allows them to link together, transferring data and information. It is at $28 now, but many are projecting a $100 or higher Chainlink by the time we hit the peak of the bull market. Next, we have Anchor. This one's only at 9.5 cents, and it is listed on the Coinbase exchange. For you new people, Coinbase is one of the safest places that you can invest into cryptocurrency because they vet each and every company before they allow them to be traded on the exchange. Anchor also solves a significant problem with the blockchain and has real use case. And with only 10 billion tokens that are circulating, I think this one can possibly hit $1 at the peak of the bull run. Next, we have AMP. I'm super excited about AMP. Look up and check out what AMP does. You can watch some basic videos about AMP. This one is sitting at less than 5 cents each, and it too has a chance of reaching 50 cents to $1 at the peak of the bull run. And also, it is a Coinbase traded token. IoTX, which is involved with the Internet of Things, currently at 6.3 cents. It has the potential of running at least 10x from this point, as I'm expecting to see at least 60 cents at the peak of the bull run. Look up Filecoin and let me know if you are not interested in this one so I can slap you in the face. Filecoin is the technology that will take us to the next level on storing information into the cloud. Filecoin fulfills a large gap in the cryptocurrency space, and it's got real utility as we move into Web 3.0, getting away from storing information on hard drives and uploading information to the cloud. I'm going to skip over ICP because I'm not convinced just yet that the internet computer will solve the problem or reach the goal that it has of becoming an internet-based supercomputer. But look it up on your own. I'll give you just a few more. The Graph. This one has extensive utility, as it is often called the Google of the blockchain world, where Google is a search engine to find information on the web, while Graph is a search engine to dig up data and extract that data for analysis from different blockchains in cryptocurrency. Mana is Decentraland, and this one is one that I bought in at 11 cents. I watched it go to $2 and it's currently at 81 cents. I have no problem believing that this will hit $5 at the peak of the bull run. Let's jump on down to Matic. Matic was at 10 cents when I first discovered it, and I was hard-headed and did not buy a bag. At $1.36, Matic also solves a big problem for the Ethereum blockchain, the high gas fees, and the congestion on the network. Many people think Matic is good for at least a 10x from this point alone. A few others that you might look up will be Algorand, Key, which is self-key. And if you want to look up my old videos about self-key and find out how I invested $220 and turned that into over $2,000, you're welcome to watch. ACH, which is on Coinbase. I watched this token go from a half cent to well over 25 cents 2 days before I was ready to buy. Telcoin, keep your eyes on this one, because when it comes to Coinbase, it's going to have an explosion. It has real utility and is a US-based project that will be involved in communications. The last two would be VeChain and VeThor. VeThor is the gas to the VeChain blockchain that solves a major problem in tracking goods and services on the supply chain. VeChain is a Chinese-based company, and companies like Walmart and Alibaba will be able to use VeChain to make sure that products are tracked and kept under control from the time of manufacturing to getting out to retail. Now that's enough for right now. I've given you plenty to look at, but these are projects that will be around, that have been proven through time to be solid, that have great teams. The people who are on the teams, the project developers, are going to be around, and these projects move major volume. When you jump over to CoinGecko and you look at the volume of some of these projects, one of which I forgot to mention, which is ADA Cardano at $2.36. I've been tracking this one since I first bought it at 10 cents. And yes, I sold for a profit at around 15 cents, and I have been kicking myself ever since. It's good for at least $5 at the peak of the bull run. But when you get on CoinGecko and you click this icon here, it will explode out your list that you're tracking, and you can check the volume that is traded on a daily basis. Look at some of the volume of these projects. Ecomi pushing $14 million per day. Cardano, ADA, trading $1.6 billion per day. Solana trading $5 billion per day. Dogecoin, which I did not mention, and it is traded on Coinbase, $886 million volume per day, and on and on and on. We'll come back and talk about this more, but I wanted to give you a start. If you have questions, post it in the comments below. Join me on Telegram, and we can answer those questions even more in depth. So let's get going and learn the basics before the real bull run hits. It could be in a month. It could be in 3 months. It could be as late as January 2022. But you want to be ready and have your bags packed and be in position to take advantage of what some call the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of mankind. This is Carlton Flowers, and I am out.